maybe it's a culture that was obtainable in those days, and it's as if believers today are losing out on. Through this kind of prayers, we have seen people that murdered people before they got born again, and they passed through the furnace of Jehovah's refining fire, and they became meek men that do not easily offend, and men that cannot be easily offended. Now I pray that the Lord will help us to, you see, most of us praying, we're not diligent. You know yourself, you know what the challenge is. And if you lose your sense of sincerity, you cannot sustain consistent motion on the path of spiritual progress. I pray that God will help us in the name of Jesus. Those days when we were praying and said, Lord, it was not as if we had fornicated, but we're saying, take fornication away. Take greed away. And people saw us, they say, what kind of sin have you committed? I think it's becoming clear now that we did not waste our time. So you need to be deliberate. You need to say the thing you're asking God to take away. If the thing has a name, don't just go, most of the time we escape, we dodge the thing by hiding under. If we are going to Jehovah Mekadishka, that is the Lord our sanctifier, you go there with the things you are hoping to be purged. And all the things you are going with has names. You will not know that lust is there until you see a fair lady that just finished doing her hair. Then your knees begin to shake like this. You will know that there's something there. There's something happening. So you take it to the potter's house to make a dish. And when you get there, mention the name and ask him to release fire on it. You see, purging is a slow process. At any point in time, you lose your sense of sincerity. Maybe because there's some oil and you went to Burukum, 2 people fell down. You might forget that your knees are still shaking. And in the day when it matters most, when you stand on the mountain like Elijah to call down fire, you'll be calling down fire like this. With the knees shaking. And for every new level, there's a new devil. You'll be exposed to an activity of darkness that you were not used to before. So God, we don't graduate from going deliberately to Mekadishka.